Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation. I am in one of my higher level G3s, probably level 6 or 7. And this is a machine guns only match because I can't imagine why I'd use a machine gun otherwise. Also, as you're about to see, there's going to be a lot of machine gun fire flying on both sides and no stunning. So that's a machine gun round. And the guns are machining. And I'm going to make a variety of hopefully entertaining mistakes here, one of which is I keep barging out into the middle of the enemies to pursue one target that is nearly dead and letting myself get mostly dead in the process. This is bad. You know, I'm pushing forward towards the enemy team because they can't stun me. I'm getting really overconfident in that. And I should have been working with everybody to kill this person on the periphery. I think that's a regular Gundam. And I'm reloading now. Should have switched to Vulcans, which I do think to do later in the round. But at least I did pull back at that point for a little bit to reload. Yeah, the enemy team has captured C. They have formed up. And yeah, I think it's that one Gundam that I chased. I am about to barge face first into the enemy after and let the entire team focus fire on me and kill me, because I am a genius. Let's see. It's almost... Yep, my machine gun was reloading. I'm trying to get after that one. Matter of fact, there's a couple, and yeah. It just took too long to reload, and I am dead. I spend a fair amount of time dead, and that's not helpful, and I make a lot of mistakes, also not helpful. But the real, I think, significant difference here is that they have a pair of Act Zakus on their team, and we have none. And the Act Zaku is insanely powerful with that machine gun. I don't remember if its shooting correction was especially high, but just the sheer damage per second on the Act Zaku machine gun is bonkers. So yeah, I'm gonna be a lot of dying I'm doing here, and we're down by like 2,000, 2,200 points already, and it's not gonna get much better. Because, yeah, again, I'm making mistakes, they have better firepower, it's a recipe for disaster. When I actually think to stick with my team and focus fire and, you know, go after the people who pull on me and decide to charge the enemy team, we do pretty well. It's just I cannot be counted on to be that responsible, apparently, so there you go. And yeah, I'm not sure whose Act Zaku that is. Might be Guang Stars, might be... I'm not sure who the other Act Zaku pilot is. But just waiting for the reload, which is surprisingly slow considering that realistically all it should take is popping out a magazine, reaching for another one, and loading it in. That should be pretty darn quick. But it's with 5 years past the beginning of the game and 2 months past the end of the game, it is, well, a month and a half, I guess. No, I guess it's just a month since it's only the second. But anyway, it is far too late to be complaining about game mechanics at this point. They're done. It's over. So just do what you can. And that, I think it's a Gym Cannon 2 that we're all surrounding here. It's nearly dead, and I think, yeah, I got the kill on that. And that must have been a pretty high level Gym Cannon 2 to have, you know, a value of 500, I believe. I think it comes in at like 400, 450, so yeah. And there's that Act Zaku again. I am low on health, and the entire enemy team is behind me. And both the Act Zakus are on me, so I'm about to die. And... yep. I think that for the most part I even did my best not to tackle this round, because that is frequently a failing of mine in things like this. It's like, okay, if there's no other way to stun, I will tackle. And I think we actually made rules against that later on, because that's kind of against the spirit of the thing. Like, we're trying to get away from the game's copious amounts of stun, so quit it. Because yeah, the way the game managed stun kind of came to be the defining aspect of it. So getting away from that entirely, having no bazookas, having no charged beam rifles, things like that was always refreshing, because it certainly gave a better flow to things, even when you made mistakes, because you were able to keep moving. I should have taken my finger off the trigger there a couple of times just to focus in my shots a little better, because the longer you fire, the less accurate your shooting becomes. So, yeah, do not just hold the button sometimes. Okay, was that our kill or their kill? I don't know, but switching Vulcans while I wait for my reload. One of the Act Zakus there, it looks like. We did, or I don't want to say we, because everybody else was doing pretty well. I'm the one who was being dumb. I did finally kind of get the hang of things later in here, because as you saw, I did not go charging after the Act Zaku that was running around the corner extremely wounded. I waited for the rest of the team, and we, held our position and managed to get a couple other people. So I do learn, just not very fast sometimes. Now we've got them pushed back to the base, which I don't know how much it's actually helping. Yeah, Zeon's in a level 6 Act Zaku, assuming it has a similar machine gun. That's gonna, even with pretty good ballistic defense, which I think I have, it's gonna tear me apart pretty quick. About 85 seconds left in the match. I'll get the last 60 of those, and no, that would be 75 seconds, you genius. Either way, yeah, almost time to spawn in, so I'll try and get some damage in and do what I can, and they're trying to take A on our side, but I'm pretty sure it didn't work, so... And I wasted a good 5 seconds by checking to see if I could spawn there, when C is really not that far away, and the G3 is fast, so... Yes, this is Poor Decisions. This video will probably be titled Poor Decisions in a G3. Somebody exploded, was not me for a change. And I'm after that Act Zaku, because at this point with 33 seconds left and us down by half, I may as well just go for it. And go for it, I did. I don't know if yeah, I got it, so... Now my goal, which I may or may not succeed in, is not die for the next 20 seconds, considering there's a support type with a machine gun right on me. And I'm down to a third of my hit points. I'm not counting on that either, especially since there's an Act Zaku behind me. But I'm trying to preserve the points, trying to backdash, but yeah, my legs are dead too. So, nope, did not make it. Right at the buzzer, I am dead. And yeah, that was not my best round. But it all turned out alright in the end. I mean, especially for the other team, but it was okay. And mission failed. And I probably got one of the higher scores. Yeah, I got the highest MS kill score, but it's not a lot to brag about. We all kind of shared the damage, and the fact that I got no assists just kind of is proof that I was not doing great there. Meanwhile, Salty managed to get the most assists and no kills, so he was in all likelihood doing much better for the team than I actually was. But, you live and you learn. Or you don't and the game goes away, and what can you do? So yes, Gundam Battle Operation, in case you're not aware, is gone. It's a shame. But there's other Gundam games. I'm doing Gundam Breaker 3, thanks to a viewer at the moment. Thank you again, the Angel of Death. And there's hopefully more stuff on the horizon. So that is going to do it for Gundam Battle Operation for this week. Until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later.